Shelby here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a book haul. So I was going to wait to do this until after I got my Mystic box, but I still have not gotten that yet. And I'm not 100% sure when I'm going to get that, but all of like the books that I've bought, I've been trying to do better about like keeping up with them so that I can do these like book hauls hopefully a little bit more sooner, so I don't have as many books to talk about. So I've put them on this like little cart that I have, and I know like a lot of people will do like a cart, or they'll have like a cart for like their TBR kind of books. So like the top part of my cart is like my TBR books, but then the rest of it is just for books that I have that I need to put into a book haul video. So my cart is full, at least the shelf that I'm using for it. So like I said, I haven't gotten my Mystic book box back or received yet. Ugh. So I don't know, I decided I would just do this book haul anyway without it, and maybe I can just make a separate video for when I get my Mystic box. Either that, or I might just like put it on Instagram when I get my Mystic box, or it'll be featured, the books in that will be featured in another book haul video. Anyway, I'm rambling. So most of these books that I've gotten, a lot of these I haven't gotten recently. Most of these are more books that I got from around like Christmas time, and I didn't actually get like any books for Christmas, but I did get like money or gift cards and whatnot that I used towards buying these books. And then some of these books I also bought at the end of the year because I wanted to own physical copies of all of the books that I rated 5 stars last year, which I'll probably do again this year. And then just any books that I just really want. Or then I also have books that of like certain authors that I'm wanting to collect and own all of their books in physical form. So, I don't really have a good place to start. Why don't we start over here? Okay. So one of the most recent ones that I got is actually Little Women, and I've been getting these. These are all from LitJoy, and they're doing like classic editions from classic children's literature and then classic adult literature, and I've been buying like all of them because I think they're really pretty. So I have Little Women, and all of them come in like this like hard like slipcase kind of thing. And then here is the book, and I just think all these books are just really pretty. I don't know, that's something I like to do, especially I like collecting different editions of classics, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, but I just really enjoy it. And then it's like sprayed edges, and then it does have some like pictures throughout the story too. Yeah, so I really like that. And then I got Into Temptation by Pam Godwin, which is the last 3 books of the Deliver series. I'm so glad I have this. I love this series. It's fantastic. I have Untamed by Glennon Doyle. So this is not a romance. This is not even fiction. This is like a memoir, I think. But this is one of my 5-star reads from last year, so I wanted to own this. And then I have Twisted Pride by Cora Riley. Again, this is a 5-star read from last year. This is the only book that I've bought from this series. I might buy, this is the 3rd one of the series, and I might buy the 2nd one of the series because I really enjoyed that one too. And I'm debating on whether or not I want the 1st one because I didn't really like the 1st one. And then I also have heard that the books after this book aren't that great, and I don't really have plans to ever read them. So I may just only have this one, maybe the 2nd one, but. And then I have Hero by Lauren Rowe. Again, this I bought because this was one of my 5-star reads from last year, and I love it, and I really want to read the rest of the books in the series, which I haven't done yet. Okay. And then I got Ice Planet Barbarians by Ruby Dixon. This is like the special edition cover, and the 2nd book also has a special edition cover that I really want. And yeah, I just had to buy this because it was so pretty. And Ice Planet Barbarians is just such a like comfort read for me now. I have so much nostalgic feelings for it, and I love it. Honestly, if they put out special edition covers for the entire series, I guarantee you I would buy the entire series. But I at least have the first one for now, and I do plan on getting the second one at some point. And then I have The Rivalry, if I can talk, The Rivalry by Nikki Sloan. I have read this one, and Nikki Sloan is one of the authors that I'm wanting to buy like all of her books because I enjoy them. And then I got Rake I'd Like to F, which is the historic romance anthology series, which I have the first one up on my shelf over here, which is out of frame. So I wanted to get this one, even though I didn't like this one as much as the first one. I still wanted to buy it. And then I have Electric Idol by Katie Robert. I still have not read the first one of this series, but Katie Robert is one of those that anything new that she puts out, I'm gonna buy it, even if I haven't read it. And then this I actually pre-ordered. I think, yes, it's signed. And then it also came with this little like image. So that's mostly why I pre-ordered this, because all of her pre-ordered books in this series are gonna come with a little image, I guess. So I will read this. I know I will. Just haven't gotten there yet. Then I got Dark Notes by Pam Godwin, which is one of my all-time favorite books. I love this one. I'm pretty sure this is a 5-star book for me, but it wasn't from last year. I read this like a couple years ago, but I needed to own this one. Then I have some Moan books. So I got books in the Priest series. So I got, and I think I had Saint in my last book haul, which you can see is up here. But then I got the rest of the books in this series. So the first one is Priest. And then we have the little novella story, Midnight Mass, and then Sinner. And I love these books so much, which some of these, like Sinner, partly got because it was one of my 5-star reads, but then I've also just got all these because Sierra Simone is also one of those authors that I just want to own all of her books because I love them. And then these next two I got, they're more from Katie Robert. So I have Queen by Katie Robert. And then I also have Meet Me Under the Mistletoe, which is a Christmas anthology series that Katie Robert has a story in. So I have these because they were sent to me by Katie Robert. I am part of her Patreon, and I'm in one of, I can't remember what the tier is called, but she has different tiers for her Patreon. And one of the tiers is you actually get all of her books, in physical copies of the books, and then they're all signed. So I mean, Katie Robert is one of the authors that I don't really care what she writes. I'm basically going to read everything that she writes because I love her. And since I was probably going to be buying these books anyway, I figured might as well become a Patreon so that I can get all of them signed by her. I have those. And we have some more Sierra Simone. So I have Misadventures with a Professor, which I really enjoyed this one. It's great. And then Porn Star by Sierra Simone, which she also wrote with Laurelyn Page, which is another great book. I love this one too. A couple more Nikki Sloan books. We have The Doctor by Nikki Sloan, which I have read and loved. And then I got The Architect, which both of these are in a series. And I haven't read this one, or I think Pool Boy is the other book in this series. And I haven't read those two yet. But again, like I said, Nikki Sloan, I want to own all of her books if I can. So got those. And then I got some more Pam Godwin. So I have One Is a Promise, and then 2 Is a Lie, and then 3 Is a War. So these are all of the books in the Tangled Lies series, which I read last year before I read the Deliver series, because Pam Godwin recommends that if you have any desire to read the Tangled Lies series that you need to read it first. And Pam Godwin is one of the authors that I'm wanting to try to read her entire backlist. So because she recommended that, I was like, I need to start with Tangled Lies, and then I read the Deliver series. And I loved this series. I didn't think I was going to, but I did. So, and again, she's another author that I want to own physical copies of all of her books. So I have these. And then the last one, which again is a more recent book that I bought, that I think I would really like to get all the books in this series, is going to be Baby and the Late Night Howlers by Katherine Moan. I'm really enjoying this series, and I'm really intrigued by Katherine Moan, and she might be another author that I'll end up wanting to read her whole backlist. But at the very least for now, I do want to get the rest of the books in the series, but this is the only one that I've been able to buy so far. Hey everyone, so I'm filming this a couple days later after I filmed my initial book haul video, because I did end up getting a few more book shipments in, and then I also got my Mystic box in, so I wanted to just go ahead and add those into this video. Yeah, so because Target had another one of their buy two get one free sales on all books, DVDs, and CDs, I think. So anytime that I see that, I always take advantage of it, because a lot of times these type of books never go on sale. So the fact that you can buy two and get a whole book free is pretty great. Although I did get a bunch of novellas, so, but still, it was free. So I got these two novellas by Sierra Simone. I got Cards of Love, The Moon, and then American Squire by Sierra Simone. Like I said, these are both very short little novellas from her, but I'm wanting to collect all of her stuff. So I got these. And then I got a bunch of Laura Thalassa. So I got the rest of the books in the Bargainer series that I didn't have. I only had the first one of the series. So I got then, this is book 2, A Strange Hymn, the novella in between book 2 and 3, which is The Emperor of the Evening Star. So I picked that one up. And then I got Dark Harmony, which is the third one of the trilogy. And then I also got the complete The Fallen World, and I think this one's also a trilogy. I could be wrong on that. I haven't actually read this one, but I really, really enjoy Laura Thalassa's writing, so I decided to pick this one up too. And then I also got It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. I really enjoyed this book last year, so I wanted to get that one because I really enjoyed Tessa Bailey's writing. And I got the new special edition of Barbarian Alien by Ruby Dixon, which I'm super excited about. I love these special edition covers. They're so pretty. And then I got A Kiss of Shadows by Laura K. Hamilton. This is in the Mary Gentry series, and it says this one's the first one. I'm assuming I've read this series twice, and I'm really wanting to read it again because it's about fae, and this is my favorite Laurel K. Hamilton series, and I'm really wanting to read it again. And since I've read it so much, I don't own these in physical, so I wanted to get some physical copies of these. So that is my haul from Target, which I thought was pretty good. And then, like I said, I did finally get my Mystic box back, so we're gonna open that one too. I have already been spoiled for what is in this box, just because I've seen other people on Instagram posting about it, and they had already gotten their box before I got mine, which mine I think was probably delayed because we had a big snowstorm not too long ago, so I think a lot of stuff got delayed because of that. But this is the Tillie Cole box. So here is the little card for in it. And I know both of the books that are in here. One of them I have read and one of them I haven't. And then we have a little pin. You can see that. Little clock that says tick tock, which I think is the book by Tillie Cole that's based off of like Alice in Wonderland, I think. And this looks very Alice in Wonderland-y. So this is just like the little booklet, and it's got like art in it, inspired. That looks really cool. By her books. Here. So yeah, all of this is from the one that I haven't read. And then there's a Q&A with Tillie Cole. So there's that, and then we have the books. Which I'm pretty excited about because what I've seen so far, they look really cool. I just need to read them. So, as always, let me take this like cellophane plastic wrap stuff off of it because otherwise you can't really see the covers because they're all reflective. So we have It Ain't Me Babe, which is the first book in her Hades Hangman series, which I have read this one and I really enjoy it. And I've only read like the first 3 books of the series, so I'm wanting to actually like reread this and finish the series because I really enjoyed it. But we have this one with the exclusive cover, hardback. There's the spine. And what's unique about this box, I think, is it's got sprayed edges and like stenciling along them. And I'm trying to remember, I don't think Mystic Box has done that before. So I'm pretty happy about that. And then of course, it's signed by Tillie Cole. And then yes, it also has like inside, it looks really pretty too. So there's that one, which like I said, I did read. And then Stick, FUX, which I'm not going to say, is the other book, which I think this looks really pretty too. And I've heard lots of things about this book. I've heard people love this book or they really don't like this book. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's somewhat of an Alice in Wonderland retelling. But I'm really curious too. I've been wanting to read this just to see my thoughts and where I fall on it. And then it's also got this along the edge. But yeah, it's just a very pretty book. And then again, signed by the author. And then it's got, ooh, that is like the starting pages for the chapters. So I'm really excited about this because I do really like Tillie Cole. At least the few books that I've read by her, I've really enjoyed, and I need to read more by her. So I'm really happy that I now actually have a copy of this one so I can finally read it. So, and then I think, so the next box that will be coming out is going to be Katherine Cole, which I'm also really excited for that one because although she has some books that I haven't really enjoyed, but then she has some books that are like 5-star, like I love them so much. So I'm really excited to see what books they're gonna put in the box for her, and it just sounds great. So I think that now is going to be the end of this video and the books that I have bought. I think everything has come in now, so we're gonna go back to my original outro now. Those are all the books that I'm hauling today, and honestly, it's probably gonna be a while before I do another book haul. I'm really trying to right now to not buy books at least books that are outside of like my subscription boxes that I have, just because I am going to be going on maternity leave soon, and I don't get paid during my maternity leave, and I've been trying to save up all my money just to make sure that I can pay my bills and survive while not getting a paycheck. Anyway, so it might be a good while before I have another book haul, but anyway. So if you like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, and if you want to see more videos from me, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Bye guys!